Hello, I'm Trace Jackson, and I am hopping on the bandwagon. The Talkthrough bandwagon, dun dun dun. So, sorry, I was making sure I had sound there. Continuing on the bandwagon theme, the game I'm going to be talkthroughing first is Mega Man 4, after Brian is doing Mega Man 2 and Jesse did Mega Man 3. While the story's rolling here, I'm just going to go into a couple of details about this game. First off, this game comes pretty much at the peak of the classic Mega Man series. You know, Mega Man 3 had come out, and it had introduced changes to the series from Mega Man 2, which had introduced changes to the series from the original Mega Man. So, at this point, it hadn't gotten the formulaic reputation that it has now. This game as well introduces some new concepts, namely the Mega Buster, which allows Mega Man to charge up his weapon, and of course you're probably familiar with that now, as well as this is the first game where Dr. Wily is not actually the villain. Instead, it's this Russian jerk named Dr. Cossack. Now, if you consider that this game came out, around the end of the Cold War, that means that the message of this game is stupid, stupid commies. Another thing that really sets this game apart is that it has really good music. And while the Mega Man series is known in general for having good music, this game in particular has, in my opinion, the best overall quality of a soundtrack. So, even though most of its songs don't outmatch some of the really good ones from the earlier games in the series, overall, there are only maybe one or two songs that aren't memorable. The rest are all really incredible. And even better are the versions on the Mega Man Anniversary Collection / Rockman Complete Works. Every song in 4, 5, and 6 are remixed on those games. So I highly recommend you check it out if you enjoy the music here. So, we are going to start with Toadman. Toadman is kind of acknowledged to be the most useless robot master ever. Toadman's stage as well is kind of really annoying, mostly because of this rain factor. So you've got these birds that dive bomb you. That's a good way to start. Also these guys that drop in on umbrellas and shoot them at you. The birds' main attack is the little birds. You can normally dodge them by sliding onto them, kind of like that. But the real difficulty here comes from these jumps, because you've got this wind pushing you back. Ooh, that's nice. One up right from the get-go. Oh, sorry, having to concentrate here. I can definitely remember when I was younger playing this, this wind thing just threw me off beyond belief. And it's not the fun wind like you find in, say, Donkey Kong Country 2, where you jump with the wind. It's always pushing against you, which kind of makes it really frustrating. In addition, you have little water currents like this, which repel you in one direction or another. And of course, as in every good sewer area, you've got rats and odd blobs of unknown composition. Gotta watch out for those things. Waterfalls, of course, will make it harder to jump, which really only comes into play in like one area in the whole game, but still, it's important to know. So, not too much else to say about this area, although we are coming up on the game's first mini-boss, and there are two of these mini-bosses in the level, excuse me. So this, as you can see, is a giant snail. And like most snails, its vulnerability is its eye stalks. In particular, you can only hit them when they're open. It also shoots bombs at you like most snails would. And 4 or 5, or I guess 5 or 6 fully charged shots will take care of him. That was pretty easy. We'll come across him again a little bit later with waterfalls. Hold to the left here and you can dodge this rat guy. Oh, well that was fast. So the problem with this time around is that you can't really stand in the middle, and there are holes on either side of where you're sitting. So you kind of have to walk around a little bit more to dodge him. and fail to dodge him like I'm doing, but I just kind of keep it up, and Mr. Bomb Snail goes down pretty easily. And here is kind of a cheap little water segment. Ow. That's why it's cheap, because I get hit. Disclaimer, I'm not used to playing the Mega Man series on a keyboard, meaning that every single mistake I make is actually completely due to the keyboard and not my fault in any way whatsoever, because I am perfect at Mega Man. Wink wink, wink wink. So just keep that in mind anytime you see me make a mistake. Just thinking in the back of your mind, oh, he wouldn't have made that mistake on the NES. Har har har. So, here's the first boss. By the way, I wasn't serious about that in case any of you have defective sarcasm detectors. Before I go in there, Toadman really has only one attack, and if you play it right, his attack, like, he'll never be able to use it. But if he does use it, he can be kind of a pain in the butt. So I'm just gonna let him do it once so you can kind of see why it's a pain, and then I'll show you how to completely defuse it. So here we go. That tone is really annoying. Yeah, rain flush. Oh, he's gonna kill me. Now, Toadman, that was a nice attack, and I'm gonna let you finish, but I've got a better one. So, if you shoot him with a fully charged Mega Buster shot, every time he starts doing his funky hula hoop thing, he won't be able to pull off the attack. His only other real threat is jumping, and you can just slide under that really easily. When I was younger, playing this game, I always thought Toadman was a girl, and I don't know why. I guess Toadman just seemed really effeminate to me. Although I guess the only true female robot master in the series is Splash Woman. Which, by the way, make sure you don't play Mega Man 9 at the wrong time of the month, or Splash Woman will just PMS all over you. Anyway, this game, being made in the early 90s, has its little obsession with pseudo 3D with grids like this. I guess it kind of looks 3D. Sort of. But anyway, we get Rush Marine and Toadman's funky fun rain attack. Which is really a cool weapon. But anyway, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and next time, I don't know who we're gonna go after next time, but I've got kind of a bright idea, especially now that Toadman is croaked. Anyway, catch y'all next time.